Welcome to Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight for the weekend of January 31st, 2025. We've got a great show for you coming up. Got music from Anti-Rent Rebellion, Rusticator, Tumble Stop, Aux, Nate Goyette, and one from Camtron 5000 and Like the Astronaut. All coming up right now. So without further ado, let's get started.
Weekend Spotlight, the weekend alright. The weekend Spotlight, the weekend alright. Andy Scullin is such a good dude, the kind of guy that it's easy to talk to. He's got some cool stuff he'd like to share with you. Yeah, you. It's the weekend, you know what you should do. It's the weekend Spotlight, the weekend alright. The weekend Spotlight, Unsigned 518.
All right, so up first is tonight, Thursday at 7 o'clock. At No Fun. It's a Riot Girl night, and the lineup includes Yankee Girl, Offbeat Degradations, Anti-Rent Rebellion, and Miss America. And, you know, one of the things about doing this show that I love, obviously, is discovering new music, but sometimes I find a band that literally I had not heard of, and then I became a fan of almost instantly. And that actually happened today when I was doing some research on the show, you know, getting everything together, and I came across the Riot Girl night, and I was like, oh, this looks like a good show to cover. And then I was looking through the bands, and I saw Anti-Rent Rebellion, and I looked a little deeper, and I was like, why haven't I heard of this band? So I found them on Spotify. They have an EP that they released, I believe, back in September, but from note one, like, I was hooked, and I listened to that fucking EP like probably 5 times today from beginning to end. I really like it. It's like right up my alley, nice and punky. Got a great punk attitude to it, and it's great. So I reached out to Anti-Rent Rebellion and asked if it was cool if I played one of their songs, and they graciously sent along the EP and gave suggestions of which ones that they would like to hear, but ultimately gave me the choice to pick whichever one that I wanted to play. So I'm going to play Vinberto FTW. It's Anti-Rent Rebellion, and you can catch them tonight with Yankee Girl, Offbeat Degradations, and Miss America for Riot Girl Night at No Fun, starting at 7 p.m. But right now, Vinberto FTW, Anti-Rent Rebellion on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight.
Embrace
Anti-Rent Rebellion, Vimberto, FTW, and you see what I mean? That song is fucking great, and the entire EP, beginning to end, is, like I said, right in my wheelhouse of what I consider great music. So go check out Anti-Rent Rebellion on Spotify, and of course tonight you can catch them, unless you're listening to the show on Friday, then you missed your shot. But if you're listening on Thursday, tonight, Riot Girl Night, No Fun, Yankee Girl, Offbeat Degradations, Anti-Rent Rebellion, and Miss America. So coming up tomorrow, Friday night, Rusticator will be playing at Cooperstown Distilling in Saratoga. That show starts at 8 o'clock. And this show actually inadvertently kind of turned into a very Tony Califano heavy. And if you don't know who Tony Califano is, he is the lead singer of Rusticator, and he was just on Unsigned518. His episode comes out this coming Tuesday, or Rusticator's episode rather. Tony and Jordan of Rusticator came out, and they did a song live in the studio, which is awesome. But on this episode, I was looking for other shows, and I was like, hey, this band Tumble Stop, I've heard a lot about. So I was looking at them because they're playing this weekend, and come to find out Tony's in Tumble Stop as well. So I had already put the show together, and two of my featured shows featured Tony Califano. Their new EP comes out this Friday. I did a review for it that comes out in the Metroland, or on themetroland.com this Friday. So it's like Tony's week, man. I don't, and I've known Tony for years, but it's just so funny that two of his bands, his EP is dropping. I reviewed it and all this stuff. But anyway, back to the show. So Rusticator, it's just going to be the duo. It'll be Tony and Jordan playing at Cooperstown Distilling in Saratoga starting at 8 o'clock. And what we're going to do right now is play a Rusticator song. When Tony and Jordan came on the show, they did this song live in the studio, but I'm going to play the studio version, which is actually off the EP that comes out tomorrow as this episode airs. So go check out Rusticator, Cooperstown Distilling in Saratoga, and right now it's wedding season from Rusticator on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight.
Staring out the hotel window all alone in the sorry little city with a golden dome. It's shabby hotels, Victorian homes built on the backs of Italians in stone. Maybe someone famous once stayed in my room, pouring bourbon over ice while they hummed a little tune. A star of the screen, an oil tycoon, mute the commercials till the ball game resumes. Sun is high. Sweating underneath the sun, a rented suit, drinking bourbon over ice while I hummed a little tune. The cross on your neck, your subtle perfume, I try to keep my distance while I'm working the room. Well, I shook 100 hands tonight trying to push away the feelings that I know aren't true. I stared at the sun, howled at the moon. My mind can't control what my heart wants to do. Put on that black bridesmaid's dress and set your hair up in a knot. There's a soft little breeze across the back of your neck, but it's August and the sun is shining on the face of the woman I love while I marry someone I don't know. She's sitting in the corner of a lonely room. I have surrendered to staring out the hotel window all alone in the sorry little city with the golden dome. Staring out the hotel window all alone in the sorry little city with the golden dome. Staring out the hotel alone in the sorry little city with the golden dome. Staring out the hotel in the sorry little city with the
That's Rusticator with Wedding Season off their EP that comes out tomorrow on Friday called Let It Run. And if you want, you can read my review of Let It Run. That will be on the metroland.com. You can read it the same day that the EP comes out, so you can get my opinion on it either before you listen to it or after. And, you can agree or disagree with my opinion. That's, fine. But anyway, the EP will be out on Friday. My review in the Metroland will also be out on Friday. That is Rusticator with Wedding Season. Up next, we are going to check in with my friend Brendan, sometimes known as Ab the Autocrat, with this edition of I Miss Beer.
Okay. My name is Brendan, and I miss beer. And on this episode of I Miss Beer, we're going to be trying Best Day Brewing Electro Lime. So last week, we did t-shirts. This week, polos. Sniff it, sip it, score it, slam that shit. It smells like lime. I like it. It's very light. Obviously, it has that lime flavor. I could see a wide variety of people really liking this. It's just like a regular beer, delicious, crisp. So this is a good beer if you're gonna be somewhere for many hours and you want multiple NA beers. I just hit my head on the dart. Anyway, there's a tiny bite, but it's not bad at all. I thought maybe this was gonna land in the 7s, but I think it deserves to be in the 8s. A beer for all day drinking. I'm gonna go 8-2. Pleasantly surprised, very delicious. Cheers, let's slam it.
Thank you, Brendan. And that is Brendan with I Miss Beer. And go check him out on YouTube and Instagram, and you can see the video component to all the episodes that you hear here on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight. So on Saturday, I was talking earlier about Tumble Stop. This will be the second band that Tony Califano is in. They'll be playing at Unihog, and I had talked to Tony earlier and asked, to send me along if he had any music from Tumble Stop, and he said that he had a live performance and he just needed to kind of tweak just a little bit before that he wanted the general public to hear it. So he sent it along and he said, it's live, it's not perfect. Were his words. I listened to it. I think it sounds great. I think it captures the energy of the band, and you again go see them Saturday at Unihog with Uncle Terry's Pocket is the other band that's playing. And if you haven't been out to Unihog, I've said it on the show before, make the trip out there. It's such a special place. You get that feeling of welcome and acceptance the second you walk in. The staff is exceptional. Jason, the owner, I can't say enough nice things about him and what he has done for that town and local music and music in general. So take the trip out to Unihog. Go check out Tumble Stop this Saturday at 7 p.m. along with Uncle Terry's Pocket. And right now we're going to hear a live recording of Tumble Stop. This is Keep Banging My Head, and it's I guess it's an exclusive, you could say. It's an exclusive. I'm gonna say that. It's right here on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight.
Find yours to play. You shrug, you laugh, and all that you can say is keep banging my head against the wall. I'll keep trying. Keep banging my head against the wall. Ain't no use in crying. Keep banging my head against the wall. I'll keep trying. Keep banging my head against the wall. There you are standing with a cold drink in your hand. Elbow on the bar, you bet your eyes are in the land. Ask if you have found a girl you never ever do. But you said this time's different, they will have to come to you. Keep banging my head against the wall. I keep trying. Keep banging my head against the wall. Ain't no use in crying. Keep banging my head against the wall. I keep trying. Keep banging my head against the wall. Upset, cause frustration leads to desperation, and desperation leads to regret. There's no need to get upset. There's no need. Against the wall. I keep trying. Keep banging my head against the wall. Ain't no use in crying. Keep banging my head against the wall. I keep trying. Keep banging my head against the wall.
That is Tumble Stop with Keep Banging My Head. And again, you can catch them this Saturday at Unihog in Hoosick Falls. So right now, we're going to check in with my friends up in the Bad Music Club for bands you should know. And if you've been listening to the show, you're familiar with Bad Music Club. My friends Jake and Mike, every week they send along a band that they think us down here in the 518 should know. And every week I export a band up to Canada where they are at with a band that I think they should know, with a segment that they run on their show called Andy's Rex. So this is Bands You Should Know. It's Mike and Jake, Bad Music Club. Check them out. They're awesome dudes. And this is their band they think that we should know.
Ox has 1,895 monthly listeners, and they're hailing from Barrie, Ontario.
Thanks, Josh. Maple Forge. What a cool, fuzzy band.
They say they're making that occult heavy psych stoner doom fuzz rock that your stepdad digs.
Buddy, it reminds me what the guitarist from Soundgarden said once, that all the licks play into each other, like Led Zeppelin.
Dude, when I was listening to this, I was just imagining playing alongside these guys, and I bet it feels so fucking good to play this music.
I love it. It's really cool. Check it out.
The latest release is Celestial Magic, which came out November 19th, 2024.
And now for the message on demon possession. There are millions of strange personalities loose in this universe. They are not new. They are as old. In fact, they are older than man is. They are the same demons that Christ had to deal with in his ministry 2,000 years ago. The same demons that the Apostle Paul, the Apostle Peter, the other apostles, and the early Christians had to deal with in their time. They're the same demons which have been here ever since Lucifer, who is now the devil,
deny me the right to enter Valhalla?
That's Ox with Celestial Magic, an interesting one. I think it actually summoned a demon to the Dazzle Den here, but that's cool. You know, I always say all are welcome in the Dazzle Den. So even the demons conjured up by Ox and Celestial Magic. But anyway, like I said, go check out Bad Music Club, Jake and Mike. Those dudes are fucking awesome. They're doing the same thing that I'm doing, but up in Ontario, and they're, you know, connecting their community and finding all these bands and trying to bring everybody together. And now I'm working with them and they're working with me, and it's a great partnership. So go check out Bad Music Club and do it today. Up next on Saturday, there is a songwriter showcase at Mojo's Cafe in Troy with Little Saints, Sabrina Trueheart, and Nate Goyette. And an interesting story with Nate Goyette, the show that I do, the Unsigned Unwind. I'm actually kind of unwinding that show because it's a lot of work and I have a lot of stuff locally that I really need to focus on. So I do have a couple episodes in the can that I released, but that's another story. But anyway, the premise of that would be that Angela Taranjo, who is the showrunner of the Unsigned Unwind, would intake the requests from bands and then filter them and send them to me so that I wouldn't know where the artist was coming from. Sometimes I had some people from, you know, Colorado and California and Montana and Jersey and, you know, places all over the place, and I would never know. So Nate Goyette was a guest on the show, and not having any idea where he was, like I found out that he lives locally to the 518, which was interesting. So it's cool to now see him out and playing gigs with people that I like and respect, like Little Saints and Sabrina Trueheart. So it's going to be a really cool show. So get out on Saturday for the songwriter showcase at Mojo's Cafe. It starts at 7 p.m. And again, Little Saints, Sabrina Trueheart, and Nate Goyette. And right now we're going to hear a song from Nate Goyette. This one's called Prelude to a Sleepless Night, and it's here on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight.
Just passing through town, while across the way neon signs, fingers pry through the shade. Though I draw the lines every night, I'm starting to think that it won't do a thing. And it never will.
That's Nate Goyette's Prelude to a Sleepless Night, and you can catch him this Saturday at the Songwriter Showcase at Mojo's Cafe in Troy, along with Little Saints and Sabrina Trueheart. So by now you know about Metroland's hot singles in your area that's curated every month by TJ Foster. You can find it on themetroland.com. And what it is it's every month when there's a bunch of singles released by local artists. TJ finds them, puts them in one place so that you can check out the latest music, and you can go right to it from his article that he writes. And what I do is once he puts that together, he sends it off to me. I create an official Spotify playlist and put it up there so that you can listen to them in succession while you're driving or doing housework or at the office or whatever. So go check out Metroland now. Hot singles in your area for December is currently going on, but for January will be out very soon as the month wraps up here. But anyway, I play a song from that playlist every week on this show to help get the word out, and I just pick one that I want to play. It has nothing to do with any performance that's coming up or tied to anything. It's just, hey, I want to play that song. So what we're going to do right now is play a song from Camtron5000 with Like the Astronaut. This one's called Till It's Over, and I'm telling you, this is like the fucking collaboration of the century. These two together is fire. So check it out, Camtron5000, Like the Astronaut, Till It's Over. You can find it on Metroland Now's Hot Singles in Your Area playlist for December, or right here on Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight.
Give me that fire, give me that ice. Don't need you, did to be nice. Ain't no way for me to hit rewind. Have a good time till it's over. Give me that fire, give me that ice. Don't need you, did to be nice. Ain't no way for me to hit rewind. Have a good time till it's over.
She's a seductress in a red low-cut dress. I'm so obsessed, don't know what's next, but I know that I want this, and I know I'm intoxicated. I'm so faded off temptations of the flesh. It's getting late, I'm stimulated. I wanna take her home to bed. Everybody glances when she dances. I need answers. What's the chances of me being the one to get enchanted? Cause I know I'm undeserving. I know that I'm unworthy, but I just want you to hurt me. Leave me feeling dirty. Make me think I'm worthless. Poison me with your lips. I know you're not from this earth, miss. You're my first, second, and third wish. Give me nourishment and encouragement while we climb all on the furniture. I will earn a spot in your memory. I have never seen an animal like you. I know this may sound forward, but I really like to invite you to slide through. Play me like a fool, or you might just decide to stay a night or two.
Give me that fire, give me that ice. Don't need you, did to be nice. Ain't no way for me to hit rewind. Have a good time till it's over. Give me that fire, give me that ice. Don't need you, did to be nice. Ain't no way for me to hit rewind. Have a good time till it's over.
And when it's over, I wake up and feel hungover. I look over and she's gone, but I'm left thinking I love her. I'm a sucker. I start to wonder, was she even real though? When I roll over, I can smell the perfume on the pillow. Now I'm just a weeping willow, swaying in the wind. Though it's over in my mind, I keep replaying it again and again. Someone tell me when this is gonna end. I descend down the rabbit hole of where it all began, but I keep drawing a blank up in my memory bank. Something's missing. She bought me a drink, but how'd we get to my place? Cause something's missing. I look around to see if something's missing, but there's nothing missing. But the one big difference is I have nobody with me now. Get me out from under the spell, it's utter hell. Someone help. She took my fire, left me with ice. I wanna melt. Forever I'll be paying the price for how it felt. Can't spend another night all by myself.
Give me that fire, give me that ice. Don't need you, did to be nice. Ain't no way for me to hit rewind. Have a good time till it's over. Give me that fire, give me that ice. Don't need you, did to be nice. Ain't no way for me to hit rewind. Have a good time till it's over.
That is Camtron5000 and Like the Astronaut. And Like the Astronaut is the pseudonym of musician John Glenn. Get it? John Glenn, like the astronaut? Anyway, like I said, that collaboration is fire, and I expect a lot more from them, and I hope to hear a lot more from them, because that's a jam. All right, that is it for me this week on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight. And as always, I implore you to do just a little more digging with the bands that I feature on this show. Just, go to Instagram and Spotify and give them a follow, give them a couple streams. It really helps out a lot, and I appreciate it, and I'm sure they appreciate it as well. And also, if you wanted to tell a friend about Unsigned 518, that really helps grow the show, because if you tell one person and they like it, and then they tell one person and they like it, and so on, you get the idea. We're growing the community here, and we can't do it without all of us. So I truly appreciate every single one of you. So that is it. I am Andy Scullin. This is Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight, and I'll see you on the road. Unsigned 518 is produced and hosted by me, Andy Scullin. New episodes are available every week wherever you stream podcasts. If you would like to help support the show, please like and subscribe wherever you are listening, or you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/unsigned518. If you would like to advertise on the show, send me an email at unsigned518@gmail.com. And to be a guest on the show, reach out to me through Instagram at unsigned518. Take care of one another, and I'll see you next week.